Good afternoon, everyone. Let me continue on the topic on digital qualitative research. I will be discussing 10 additional methods that we can use when we do our digital qualitative research, and I'll go over them one by one in the next slide. Good afternoon. My name is Carmela Tingzan, and I am the third and the final presenter for today's topic. Let me begin with the first one. Online live action roleplay or ALARPs. It is a method for imagining features specifically for a project on algorithmic food justice. So you are provided ways to move this into the online realm, and the author also worked with the Arts Collective Further Field, who have been developing this as a method. One example of this is the online gaming platform which is called Roblox. Next on the list is the Ethnography Collective Reading List. Here you can see comprehensive resources on digital anthropology, ethnography, classical ethnographic method, thematic analysis, ethics resources, method, social media, critical digital humanities and qualitative critical methods, historical resources, and a lot more resources. Next on the list is arts-based project combined with Skype interview. Example of arts-based approaches would be a work with metaphors, objects, Lego models, collages, etc. And it is combined with Skype interviews. They hold interviews as conversations between the researcher and the participants to make sense of what the arts-based project means and stand for. So our participants are given questions and you are to find the representation of the response. Next is creating social media platforms or groups for research and researching social media platforms. These digital methods not only offer an innovative means of capturing social practices in motion, but they also reveal hidden or ignored aspects of practices that may not be evident from conventional methods. So I think that we are all aware that Facebook enabled privileged access to people's everyday social practices. When you do your digital qualitative research, you can also employ online surveys, virtual interviews, and social media screenshots. For online surveys, the most popular one is SurveyMonkey, and for the social media, you can use Twitter, which is identified as a useful platform when you conduct qualitative research. You can also do Skype interviews or you can send questionnaires through your email. Another one is digital mapping and geospatial technologies. It involves tracking or mapping how people use online systems and platforms to track movement or migration patterns or to explore a particular phenomena. Why are live streaming apps actually useful? So these apps could be used for ethnographic research by providing opportunities for people to talk to each other in real time and to comment using the built-in response message system. So I have here some samples of these live streaming apps. You might also look into the possibility of using photojournalism and documentary photography when you do your qualitative research. Another method that we're all very familiar with is internet video calling and desktop sharing as a discrete research method. So when you do the recording process, you can use some software platforms, but you can also use third-party software such as Avir and Open Broadcaster or OBS. The video can be used as data, and Atlas.ti is for thematic analysis. So what is Atlas.ti? It is a workbench for the qualitative analysis of large bodies of textual, graphical, audio, and video data. Now let's talk about the last, but certainly not the least. We have Studying Europe Online, which is an interdisciplinary course which draws on several disciplinary approaches, including ethnography, which is, of course, still very, very useful and valuable. That's the end of our presentation for today. Thank you so much for listening.